I thought we played, I thought we played really well, throughout. I thought we played a pretty clean game, shot a pretty good percentage. Obviously felt like we could attack them in the lane a little bit more with their lack of size. Really did everything that we, wanted to do against, a really high-quality team. I think one of the toughest teams for us to play against the whole year because they play a similar style. They're just better at it than us. That being said, the game came down to, obviously the free throw line was critical. And, and they made some, really, really long, really difficult, I thought, contested threes in the second half. But I thought, we played well against one of the very best teams in our league and a team that's going to go to the NCAA tournament.
You touched on free throws. The charity stripe has doomed you guys a couple times this season, either taking a win away or a shot at a win. How do you account for that?
You know what? When we have not been a really good shooting team this year, and usually you shoot a higher percentage from the free throw line if you have good shooters. We spend a lot of time on it. We have players that are doing the extra work every day with their positional coaches to get better at their skill. And one of those skills is free throw shooting, and I just think it's something that when you get good and you have the types of we have the program where you want it, and you have that belief in winning, then free throws become an easy thing. And when you don't have that belief, they become guys get tight and miss them.
Coach, during the second half when they went on their big run, it seemed like the offense stagnated a little bit. You didn't get inside as much. What happened during their run offensively?
We're not a good team. We're going to go through dry spells in a game. If we were able to play great basketball great offensive basketball, for 40 minutes, then we would have a good record. I just think that when you are who we are, we're going to go through those stretches where we have trouble scoring. For whatever reason, because we have limited options, and maybe those guys, go into a dry spell individually, and that's just, I don't know what the explanation is, besides the fact that, we hit a rough stretch, but, LaSalle hit a rough stretch in the first half where they weren't exactly lighting it up.
Dan, no Jordan here today. What was the issue there?
You know what? There's listen. I've said this before. Before you could get to the business of winning, there's a certain mindset that members of your program have to have every single day. Not 6 out of 7 days, not 5 out of 7 days, every single day. And that's the type of program that I run.
Mike, one of your best games of the season today. How was it out there?
It was good, but it would have been nice to get a win. I mean, played hard, obviously. Teammates were giving us the ball, shot well from the field. The free throw line is what really hurt us.
Coach, with Jordan, is it a game-to-game thing for him right now?
I mean, I think everyone is. It's if you don't learn when you're a young player, if you don't. This is a year, we are exactly where I thought we'd be on a number of levels here. The thing that needs to get fixed this year is the whole culture thing that we talk about. Before we can get to the business of winning, there's a way that every member of our program's got to carry themselves at all times. Every practice, every shoot around, locked in like every other member of our program. And that's the expectation here. And by the same token, I thought Ryan Brooks and Mike Aaman gave us the best production at that position combined that we probably had the whole year.
Coach, Powell goes 0 for 7 from the field, 4 turnovers. How difficult is it to have your starting point guard have a game like that?
I mean, the reality of it is, we don't, Obviously, TJ gave us some great things off the bench. 7 points, 3 assists, very good defense. Gave us all the things that TJ, is really bringing to us. You just can't afford when you have so little scoring, and you're playing against a team that's that good offensively. You can't afford. When you have 4 guys in doubles, you can't afford your third and fourth scorers to go 1 for 11. 4 points. With Andre and Mike there. And Mike, it was just one of those days where he wasn't making shots, and I think the thing with Mike is I think both Mike and X are a little bit tired with everything that they're kind of asked to do, and Mike's got to find a way to push through at the end of the year here.
Mike, you see that they're a little smaller up front today. Just talk about how you felt about the matchup during the scout.
Usually throughout the year I've been playing guys a lot bigger than me, and then when the other big kid came in, he was obviously like a lot taller than me, but starting the game, it felt someone good to play my size, like same height. So that was a little different. I'm used to going against like 7-footers and everything. So.
Does it change your approach? Are you more aggressive, more power moves?
Not really. I mean, they just gave me the ball, and I've been working on a lot of my post moves lately because we've been splitting up, and I've been putting in the extra time. So that's basically it. They gave me the ball and just let me play.
Mike, you guys struggled to score the first 4 minutes, couldn't get anything going. What changed it? Why did it start clicking? You guys started finding easy baskets, you and Nick especially in the post.
I mean, shots just weren't going. We came out a little rusty, and then shots started going, and then we had a lot of momentum, and then just kind of died in the second half.
Mike, can you talk a little bit about what the coach is saying, how he wants everybody to do things the right way? What does that mean for you, and what's it like going through that?
Well, not just on basketball, like even in class, study hall, everything we do everything the right way. We don't really try to mess up anywhere, and if we do, we obviously get punished for it. So
Can you explain punishment?
But he really is changing around the program. I mean, just with outside basketball too. I mean,
yeah, that's the thing. When something's broken, every part of everything that we do is important. And before you can win, and this program's not ready to win. We are right where we should be right now based on the situation that we've all been put into. And that's the thing that's got to get fixed.
Danny, how close are you to getting that step going here? How close is that first step to being completed?
Well,
cleaning up what you want to clean up.
I just think that the guys that we have sitting out that aren't playing this year, they're about all the things that our program is all about. A number of the returning guys are every day about all the things that our staff preaches and is about. The 2 incoming recruits are all about the things that we are all about. And, there's certain types of, there's a certain type of approach. You got to be all in everything we do. And there is no, there's no shortcuts with the way that we run our program. It's very demanding, and it's not for everyone.